The world of love and hip-hop has just been torn apart by a revelation so devastating, so deeply personal, that fans are still struggling to breathe. Mama Jones, never shy, never silent, always unfiltered, has unleashed the most shocking confession of her entire life. That Chrissy Lampkin, the woman who built her reputation on strength, glamour, and unshakable confidence, has been quietly battling leukemia. Yes, you heard that right. In a moment that stunned even the most hardened interviewers, Mama Jones whispered the words no one ever expected. Chrissy's sick, and they tried to hide it. The internet didn't just react, it erupted. Twitter went into meltdown, Instagram flooded with tearful tributes, and TikTok drowned in edits of Chrissy smiling through the years, set against haunting music and captions that read, "We should have seen the signs." But this isn't just a diagnosis. This is a betrayal. Because Mama Jones claims the family knew, that producers knew, that there were secret hospital visits, coded messages, and NDAs signed in the shadows to keep it from the public. And now the leaks are spilling out screenshots, blurry hospital footage, anonymous insiders whispering of transfusions, treatments, and breakdowns hidden behind closed doors. This isn't just gossip. This is life and death. This is a woman fighting for survival while the people closest to her scramble to control the narrative. And if Mama Jones is telling the truth, then everything we thought we knew about Chrissy Lampkin's strength, her silence, and her empire is about to collapse in flames. When Mama Jones dropped those words, "Chrissy's sick," and they tried to hide it, the entire room went silent. No cameras moved. No producers breathed. It wasn't shade. It wasn't drama. It wasn't another fiery clapback from one of love and hip-hop's most unforgettable voices. It was a heartbreak wrapped in rage, whispered through tears that no one expected to see from the woman who built her reputation on fire and steel. Within minutes, the clip spread like wildfire. Twitter timelines filled with stunned silence, broken only by hashtags. Hashtag pray for Chrissy. Hashtag Mama Jones truth. Hashtag Chrissy strong. TikTok edits paired Mama Jones' trembling voice with old footage of Chrissy glowing on red carpets, laughing in confessionals, dancing at parties. Fans wrote, "She was smiling while suffering." Instagram tributes poured in. Collages of Chrissy through the years, her strength turned into a heartbreaking symbol. But then came the betrayal. According to Mama Jones, this wasn't a new diagnosis. She claimed Chrissy had been quietly battling leukemia for months, maybe years, and that those closest to her had known but chosen to keep the truth buried. "They didn't want y'all to see her weak," Mama Jones said. "But I saw the hospital beds. I saw the treatments. I saw her cry when nobody was watching." The internet erupted. Fans accused Jim Jones of hiding the truth, of forcing Chrissy to put on a brave face while her body was breaking down. Others defended him, insisting he was protecting her privacy. But the whispers only grew darker when the first leaks appeared. Screenshots, allegedly from a hospital scheduling system, surfaced online. The name was blurred, but the initials matched CL. And the diagnosis code C91. Leukemia was circled in red. Was it real? Nobody could prove it. But fans didn't care. The image went viral, shared millions of times, turning Chrissy's private battle into public spectacle. Then came the photo. A grainy shot of what looked like Chrissy in a hospital gown, head bowed, IV taped to her arm. Jim Jones by her side, face hidden under a hoodie. Mama Jones leaning against the wall with tears in her eyes. The photo spread like wildfire, reposted so many times it became impossible to trace the source. The caption attached, "This is what they didn't want you to see." Twitter exploded with fury. Why hide this? Fans screamed. Why let her fight alone? TikTok detectives dissected the photo, matching the tiles on the floor to a New York hospital. Instagram Reels replayed Mama Jones' tearful admission on loop. The words "she's sick" echoing over and over like a haunting mantra. Meanwhile, Chrissy stayed silent. Her Instagram remained untouched. Her Twitter is dormant. The silence screamed louder than any post. Jim Jones, instead of addressing the rumors, posted a cryptic black and white photo of clasped hands with the caption, "Strength is silent." Fans tore him apart. Was this strength or cover-up? And Mama Jones. She doubled down. Another interview surfaced, her voice rising with anger. "They begged me not to say it. They told me to keep quiet. But how can I? She's my family too, and y'all deserve to know the truth." Fans went feral. Some praised her courage, calling her a warrior for exposing the truth. Others condemned her, accusing her of betrayal, of airing Chrissy's pain without consent. But the chaos only grew when an alleged insider leak hit Reddit. A supposed email from a producer, warning staff not to film Chrissy during treatment weeks. The email ended with one chilling line: "If footage gets out, careers will end." Suddenly, this wasn't just a health crisis, which a conspiracy. Fans accused VH1 of burying Chrissy's illness to protect ratings, of forcing her to keep filming while she was battling for her life. The betrayal narrative spread like wildfire, and then the audio surfaced. A muffled voice note, said to be Chrissy's, leaked on Twitter. Her voice was soft, tired, trembling. "I don't want them to see me like this. I don't want them to remember me being sick. Please just let me be Chrissy, not leukemia, Chrissy." The world wept. Fans flooded social media with broken hearts and prayers. But the heartbreak twisted into rage when another voice believed to be Mama Jones cut into the audio. "No, they need to know. They need to see how strong you are." The internet split down the middle. Was Mama Jones protecting Chrissy by exposing the truth? Or exploiting her? Was Jim defending her privacy or silencing her? And then came the cliffhanger that sent shockwaves through every fan base. An anonymous Twitter account reputed to belong to someone inside the family tweeted a single line: "Chrissy didn't collapse because of stress. It was the treatment." And Jim knew. The internet froze. If that was true, Jim knew the real cause of Chrissy's collapse and helped cover it up. Then Mama Jones' bombshell wasn't just about sickness, it was about betrayal. A betrayal that could shatter the family, the show, and the empire forever. The internet hadn't even recovered from Mama Jones' confession when the second wave of chaos detonated. Overnight, a clip surfaced on Twitter, grainy, shaky, clearly shot in secret. Chrissy Lampkin, pale but composed, walking slowly into what appeared to be a treatment center. A hoodie pulled over her head, sunglasses covering her eyes. Jim Jones by her side carrying a bag shielding her from the cameras. But the most haunting part wasn't what we said, was what we heard. In the background, a voice shouted, "Stay strong, Chrissy. We love you." And Chrissy, her voice breaking, whispered back, "I'm trying." That 2-second moment destroyed the internet. TikTok edits looped endlessly, pairing it with heartbreaking music. Captions like "She fought in silence." Fans poured into comment sections with prayers, rage, and grief. Instagram feeds turned into timelines of tributes. Twitter trended with hashtag Stay Strong Chrissy, hashtag Jim Knew, and hashtag Mama Jones Truth. But while the fans mourned, the industry panicked. Reports began surfacing that producers had known about Chrissy's diagnosis for months, but deliberately avoided filming it to protect the brand. A supposed leaked production memo spread across Reddit. Keep Chrissy's health storyline off camera. Focus on drama. Protect the image. The signature at the bottom was blurred. But fans swore it belonged to an executive with direct ties to VH1. And then Mama Jones fanned the flames again. She went live, her face hardened, her voice sharp. "Y'all don't even know the half of it. She was going to chemo, and they told her to still film. They told her to put on a wig, a smile, and act like everything was fine. How can you do that to somebody you claim to love?" The internet gasped. Fans turned on Jim with venom, accusing him of valuing contracts over Chrissy's health. Some screamed at Mama Jones too. Why expose it this way? Why now? But others praised her as the only one brave enough to. The internet exploded. TikTok stitched the voicemail with footage of Mama Jones shouting in interviews. Twitter dragged Jim, accusing him of silencing both Chrissy and his own mother. Instagram fan pages created reels titled Family at War. But the darkest twist came from a supposed insider leak. A Reddit post claiming to be from hospital staff described Chrissy arriving late at night under an alias, escorted by security. The post claimed she had collapsed during one treatment session, sparking the frantic 911 call Mama Jones referenced. The staffer ended with one bone-chilling line: "If the cameras had caught what we saw, you'd never look at Jim the same way again." The fandoms spiraled. Theories exploded. Was Jim pressuring Chrissy to keep filming? Was VH1 paying for silence? Was Mama Jones the only one fighting to tell the truth? And just when the storm felt unbearable, a new clip leaked, this time from backstage at Love and Hip Hop. Chrissy, off mic, her voice trembling. "I can't do this anymore. My body's breaking down." A producer's voice responded coldly. "Just one more take, Chrissy. One more scene. You're strong. You can handle it." The clip tore through social media like a nuclear blast. Fans screamed exploitation. Castmates jumped in. Erica Mena tweeted, "This is why I left." Yandy posted, "They'll drain you dry if you let them." Kimbella added fuel. Now y'all see. The betrayal wasn't just personal anymore. It was systemic. Fans accused the entire Love and Hip Hop machine of exploiting Chrissy while she was fighting for her life. And then the cliffhanger. That left the entire industry frozen. An anonymous Twitter account, claiming to be someone close to Chrissy, posted a single line: "The leukemia isn't the secret. The real secret is why she kept filming anyway." And that's about to come out. The internet stopped breathing. What could be worse than hiding a diagnosis? What could force Chrissy to keep filming while her body was breaking down? Theories swirled. Was it money? Contracts? Blackmail? Or was there a betrayal so deep, so devastating, that Chrissy herself had no choice but to stay silent? The internet was holding its breath, waiting for the so-called real secret. And when it finally surfaced, it wasn't just shocking, it was catastrophic. A leaked document appeared online, blurry but legible enough to send shockwaves across every corner of social media. It was allegedly a contract Chrissy's signature scrawled across the bottom, binding her to continue filming for Love and Hip Hop Atlanta despite her illness. The clause that broke hearts: talent agrees to fulfill scheduled appearances regardless of personal health concerns. Failure to comply may result in breach of contract, financial penalties, and forfeiture of compensation. Fans screamed. This wasn't just pressure. This was coercion. Suddenly, Chrissy wasn't silent by choice. She was trapped. A prisoner of paperwork, of money, of obligations too heavy for someone battling leukemia. Mama Jones erupted with fury in yet another live stream. Her voice trembled with rage. They knew she was sick. They made her keep working. And Jim signed off on it. Don't let him lie to y'all. I saw the papers. The internet shattered. Did Jim betray Chrissy by locking her into a contract that forced her to perform while ill? Or was he protecting her financial security in the only way he knew how? Twitter divided into brutal camps. #Jim exploited her versus #Jim protected her. TikTok detectives broke down the leaked contract line by line. Instagram Reels replayed Mama Jones' outburst on loop, painting her as the whistleblower who refused to stay silent. And then the next leak detonated: a secret recording, allegedly captured during a production meeting. A producer's voice coolly stated, "If she quits now, we lose millions. Keep the cameras rolling. Edit around the weakness." Then another voice believed to be Jim's cut in. "Fine, but don't make her look sick. She can't know what's being shown." The betrayal was unbearable. Fans accused Jim of gaslighting Chrissy, of hiding footage to preserve her image while sacrificing her health. Others argued he was trying to protect her dignity, desperate to keep the world from seeing her at her lowest. But either way, the truth was clear. Chrissy wasn't just fighting leukemia, she was fighting an entire machine determined to exploit her. Struggle. Celebrities weighed in again. Cardi B tweeted, "This is beyond reality TV. This is abuse." 50 Cent posted another meme captioned, "Contracts greater than humanity." Tamar Braxton went live in tears, calling Chrissy a queen forced into silence. The story wasn't just gossip anymore, it was a movement. And then the ultimate betrayal. A new voicemail leaked, allegedly Chrissy's own words. "Broken and defeated. I kept filming because I didn't want him to lose everything. I didn't want to be the reason we lost it all. I thought I could handle it. But now I don't know if I'll make it." The internet broke down. Fans wept openly, turning timelines into memorials even though Chrissy was still alive. Others raged at Jim, accusing him of forcing Chrissy to sacrifice her health for his empire. The hashtags shifted. Hashtag save Chrissy. Hashtag cancel the show. Hashtag Mama Jones was right. And then the cliffhanger nobody saw coming. An anonymous email blast, allegedly from inside the network, spread like wildfire. The subject line, the tape. Inside was a single chilling sentence. "There is unseen footage of Chrissy's collapse during treatment. If it airs, the franchise dies." The world froze. Was there really a tape? Did cameras capture Chrissy's most vulnerable moment? Her collapse, her tears, her pain? And if so, who was holding it hostage? The network, Jim? Mama Jones herself? Theories exploded. Some claimed Mama Jones leaked the email herself, using it as leverage. Others swore a disgruntled producer was preparing to burn the entire franchise. And then a cryptic Instagram story appeared on Mama Jones' account. Black screen. White letters. "If they don't tell the truth, I will." The internet screamed. Fans begged. Industry insiders whispered of lawsuits, shutdowns, contracts shredded in panic. But one truth rang louder than all the noise. Chrissy Lampkin's private battle was no longer private. It was public, raw, and spiraling into a war that threatened to destroy everyone involved. And as the world waited, holding its breath, another anonymous Reddit post surfaced, ending with one line that chilled fans to the bone. "Chrissy's diagnosis isn't the end of the story, it's the beginning. The real betrayal hasn't even come out yet." The screen went dark. The saga paused, but the fire had only just begun. If you thought tonight's revelations were shocking, then brace yourself, because what we've uncovered is only the beginning. Mama Jones has ripped the veil off Chrissy Lampkin's most private battle. Contracts have been leaked, recordings have surfaced, and whispers of a hidden tape have the entire industry trembling. But insiders are saying the darkest betrayal. The truth that explains why Chrissy kept filming through her illness hasn't even come out yet. And when it does, it won't just shake this family, it'll burn the entire franchise to the ground. And here's the brutal truth. If you're not subscribed right now, you're going to miss it. The leaks don't wait. The insiders don't wait. By the time the next drop hits, timelines will already be on fire. And you'll be left scrambling for scraps while everyone else is 2 steps ahead. Don't let them control the narrative. Don't let yourself be left in the dark. So smash that subscribe button, turn on every notification, and drop your theory in the comments below. Do you think Jim was protecting Chrissy or exploiting her? Do you think Mama Jones is saving her or exposing her? Every comment pushes this investigation further. Every like forces the truth closer to the surface. And every subscription ensures you'll see the next bombshell the moment it drops. This isn't just a story, it's survival. And the next revelation could change everything you thought you knew. Stay loud, stay ready, and remember, the firestorm is only getting started.